So I'm here to share about GraceWorks Alaska. I've gone on this trip twice. I brought Albert with me. He leads the trip. He's gone for like 14 years now, so he's the resident expert. But we go through Faith Reform Church, and we wanted to extend an invite to you guys if anybody wants to come along with us. I'm going to hand the mic over to Albert because he'll be able to answer all of your questions.
My name's Elwer Webster. Not quite 14. I would love to go 14 years, but this will be, I think, my 9th consecutive year, excluding COVID. So a little bit about what GraceWorks is, right? GraceWorks is a program in Anchorage, Alaska, where they do a summer-long VBS Bible study program in the parks in each across, I'm probably going to get this number wrong, it's about 15 parks, both within the Anchorage and then the kind of overall Anchorage area, so Wasilla and Palmer. So what does that actually functionally mean? That means that for 4 weeks in the beginning session, starting in early June, and then pausing for 4th of July, they then resume another 4 weeks. They do a total of 8 weeks. Each week is a different team in each of those 15 different parks, and they then spend a couple hours each day, and they provide a lunch for the kids. They're generally targeting underprivileged areas that the children may not be having lunches, or they rely on school lunches, and schools aren't in session over the summer, so they're filling that need. And then they're also then sharing with those kids in the park, which presents its own challenges. It is a public park. We have no oversight over these kids other than to be in the park and have an opportunity to share with them, but they have no obligation to listen to us. It's a really neat experience to be able to sit down and share with these kids, and if you happen to come multiple years, you get to see some of the same kids, and one year they might be disinterested, but they're actually listening. Even though they might be on the peripherals, they're always kind of listening, and they definitely know a lot more than you think they might. So we have the opportunity to bring a team up this year, and those dates would be from July 27th to August 3rd. It is a Sunday into a Sunday. We would fly out on Sunday and then return, most likely pretty early on Sunday morning is usually how it works. And then our team specifically would be that final week for GraceWorks to finish out the 2025 year, where we'd be in the park Monday through Friday and during the day, and then during the evenings, we would be going out and seeing sites in Alaska. However, while sightseeing is obviously a draw, for those of you who haven't seen Alaska, it is incredible. I mean, you look around here and you see the fall colors and you're in amazement of God's creation. And I don't know how people live up there, because I would probably get in accidents all the time just like looking around God's creation up there. It's truly incredible to see. And that's obviously a pull, right? But the core focus of the mission trip and the intent that we spend is on the children. Our focus is on spreading and sharing God's love. And so that is the intent there. So we definitely have some open slots. What does that entail for you guys? Well, I encourage you to talk to Amanda and I after service. Otherwise, the age restriction is high school age. So if you are entering high school or older, you would not need a guardian. However, we do allow parents or guardians to bring an individual who is younger than that, but they are the responsibility of the guardian to determine if they are suited for the mission trip work. And I really say that because this isn't a vacation. We go up and we spend 12 to 16-hour days where you might only really have an hour or two downtime where you're either eating or in transition, and we're usually busy, whether it is doing service projects or serving in the park or preparing for the park or worshiping together as a body of believers. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, please have an extra conversation after the service with either of us. What I do want to leave you guys with is a video. This video, we ask that it's not streamed or shared, we'll have it up here, but the reason for that is really some of these children might be in situations where individuals could be after them, either split homes or things like that. For these children's safety, GraceWorks asks that we do not share pictures or videos of these children other than in sessions like these where they're not streamed over the internet. So with that, I kind of want to leave you with a video highlighting some of the beauty of Alaska and a little bit of just a small sliver of what we can do in the park. Because as I mentioned, our focus is on the children. So we're actually asked to not bring our phones. So we have only a very small fraction of what it is to be in the park in this video.